For this final project, I have chosen the famous beer company Budweiser to research and dive more into depth on the ways that company advertises and creates its beer for consumers to purchase. First and foremost, the type of mass media that Budweiser is all internet and television media. The platform that Budweiser likes to use the most, as do the majority of companies, are internet ads. And they are also very well known for having some of the most famous and memorable Super Bowl commercials. Budweiser is just one of many types of beer that is made and consumed in the United States. It is considered to be a light beer with only 5% alcohol volume content. I would believe that the intended audience for these commercials were adults in the United States over the age of 21, but at the same time, there are also people who are under the age of 21 that like to enjoy the product as well illegally and see these commercials. The company that currently owns Budweiser is a company called Anheuser-Busch InBev, which is a multinational drink and beverage company that is based out of Belgium. They also have a lot of other main offices located in Sao Paulo, New York City, London, St. Louis, Mexico City, Fort Collins, and Littleton, Colorado. Anheuser-Busch currently is responsible for the making over 100 products that are all alcoholic beverages. Some examples of well-known products are Corona, Stella Artois, Bud Light, Natural Light, and many, many more. The last recorded net worth of the company was right around $107 billion and was recorded in October of 2015. Anheuser-Busch is a publicly owned and traded company, which means anyone can buy stock in their company, and one share to date currently sells for $92.71. In order to make the actual alcoholic beverage itself, it goes through a very rigorous process and the quality is checked very, very frequently. It begins with the malt, which is considered to be the soul of the beer itself and is created by soaking the barley in water, which germinates the seeds and then is preceded by drying them in a kiln. It then moves on and proceeds to the hops, which is considered the spice of the beer. It adds a flavor and aromas and bitterness to balance out all of the flavors. They get different clusters of hops from the Pacific Northwest and Europe, which gives the Budweiser its specific taste. After that, rice is added, which is responsible for the crispness and cleanliness of the beer itself. The yeast is almost the most important part of the beer because it is the same yeast that has descended down from the original product that was made by Adolphus Busch in 1876. This gives the Budweiser beer its originality and keeps it to its homegrown roots. Next, water is added to ensure the quality, consistency, and purity of the beer that has gone through a multi-stage filtration process. After the beer is fermented and finished with all the stages, it is sent to the brewmasters who conduct taste tests with each batch in order to ensure pure quality and consistency with the beer. The process of creating Budweiser beer itself takes a full 30 days before it is ready to be bottled and to be sent out to the stores to be sold. Budweiser beer takes a little bit longer than most beers, and this is all because Budweiser has two fermentation processes, which takes a little bit longer than normal beers. Brewmasters are some of the highest skilled and trained professionals in the industry, with degrees in brewing science, chemistry, microbiology, and so many more to ensure that Budweiser is the best beer out there. Anheuser-Busch's profit margins to date of March 31, 2019 was 12.78% with a profit of $33.88 billion. Currently, the Budweiser company has 303 job openings to the public for people to apply to. The average salary for someone in a managerial position is around $160K a year. For someone who works in the factories, makes around $25 an hour, or at full-time an average of $48,000 a year. The role of this product in our society is twofold. It is to promote and encourage the socialization through the consumption of alcohol, and to use that socialization to create a better future for everyone both nationally and globally. Anheuser-Busch's mission statement is bringing people together for a better world. The purpose of this product and media campaign is to encourage the consumption of alcohol to socialize. In their mission statement, the company claims that it has been bringing people together for centuries through sports, music, and entertainment. Does the product actually serve this purpose is another question. Alcohol consumption is largely portrayed in a positive light in the media. However, there is a great deal of negative consequences in our society, and those impacts are largely lost in the marketing of alcohol consumption. This product represents a few things, such as beer is more than just a drink, it is a social accelerant, and that it brings us together, which means we are stronger. It just takes a small push. Some examples of this would be that Budweiser has been providing scholarships, jobs for veterans, and $557 million in donations to nonprofits and social impacts. They also did and ran a very cool campaign where they canned a bunch of purified water and sent it to countries in need during natural disasters, such as Hurricane Harvey. Now onto the legality side of things. Budweiser has a lot of different agencies and legal systems that they have to go through to ensure that their product is the best. A big one for them is the FDA. This is the Food and Drug Administration. This agency dictates the quality and nature of the ingredients that are used in Anheuser-Busch's products. And this is by far the most stringent regulator of Anheuser-Busch and the FDA regulations. Next one is the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. This agency regulates how Anheuser-Busch can dispose of waste generated from its breweries and distribution facilities. Another big one for Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch is the FCC, which is the Federal Communications Commission. It regulates how, when, and in what manner companies like Anheuser-Busch can sell and advertise alcohol. They have a strong hand in radio, television, and internet advertisement regulation. The internet is still a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to regulation, so there really is not a whole lot of oversight by the FCC. And of course, there's always state regulators. The state regulators dictate how alcohol can be sold in the state, who can sell it, when it can be sold, where it can be sold, to whom it can be sold, and how it can be sold. This product has a profound impact on our social and cultural identity. It has 23 breweries across the country, 98% of products grown and manufactured right here in the United States of America, $1.5 billion in spending in the United States in 2018, 18,000 jobs in the US, over 100 different products worldwide, including beer products, Budweiser, Goose Island, Breckenridge Brewery products, etc. Dozens of national and regional sports sponsorships, which include the NBA, the NHL, and the MLB. And also, this company has been in business for over 160 years and has grained itself into our national identity.